Tene ta tanda cerdo Saraha zepe jalbo Doha la sachi ga onde sena ye lam Devo number some ye ne ta tanda yedang lam ni de drup ne sumba debre la tenin debre la ya ta nasi ki sachi number some rawo ji yore la tenin te ya ta tanda ngarang samna che number kaki pep go yore tenin dudu jong hi na samba rawo jong so ti junsen kare de se na tenin chitang ngarang so ge 갈치와 때 당보 이따에 때는 바쁘가서 이제 야부 히바제다 되네 대지슬 람데 검백갑슬 람데 야보제 마노로와 되네 람 노르게 노사이에 바텐조 야부히 람 마노르베 람데 야보지 니네 되네 tel라 쩐주세주데 갈침보래라 되네 람데 야보지 되는 데부 토그래라 데부 토 마톱나 다데 데부 마톱백강을 마톱 데부 토네 되네 제 레라본도 보지래라 데 티처나 데부데 데지 답되와래라 데 티처나 두바 정기 교수마이 되네 다 대야 단다 당보 다 데블라 사치 넘버 솜 예베나네 당보 단 데브 토프갑솔라 대치 토피 이히제바 다 대와침보 톱네 이히제바 데다 둥할 코로알라 되네 둥할이 와달라 둥할 게 싸와데 추농데 추변노와 담지 동니도 또네 되네 데이톱지 둥할 준레다 제바 담지 자와네 방도 갑술라 되네 대화 첨보 대화 토바래라 대화 대화 첨보 토바래 되네 대화 첨보 토바티 되네 가와 제베 열 토바 다 되라 자외게 노니서나 되네 베 투라 랍도 가와 제바 테네 중화래라 가와랍도 제베 테네 다티게 가와랍도 제베 열데 다티게 짠다보데 강가빵네 열 토팔라 통선 넘버 제 다티게 티게 추니게 내루된 통드 테네 티게 셀라 가와 제바 점지 마시바가 테네 예히 센나 랍도 이히데 랍도 제니 넘버 제기 요래라 테니 테 간디지레세나 테니 지당그 군족고 온드세나 율라투 세다진 춘홍라 조송나 긴지레데 이나양 춘홍라 춘홍데 제레야바 조송한테 해라 조송한다고 마이바 우니게 조생케데 테네 율동 율진넬 데토네 당보 코로알란 참베갑라야 율진넬 데 데타버지 요래라 대다르 토프갑슬라요 율진넬루디 동니 다 넬루 취지 예인당 예르메바 임베처나 테니 주종 다디 요마레 테니 다디 기바나 기지마도 율타데 발런로요 마레 테니 다 대지슬라 니바데 꾸가 다 렌지투바 안다보지 추클레 꾸가 zukunin jo 꾸가 저와자 다보지 성요와라 꾸가데 간데레세 나다 지당게 렌지지비 히체버진 줄라지발라 때니 담보 추지고 또 바래라 추지고 또 바대야 되네 데 사르두지바타바 마임바 예데마니 랑라 유베 세니게 넬루데 또 바임베체는 오니지고 세꾸니바다 되네 고 숨바데 데타부게 추지고도 오니지고 때야 대화침부게 꼬데 다디 둥할 자와니 메바 대화침부게 꼬데 다 추지고 때라 이에나 테니 추지고 모니지고 대화침부게 때 넘바 썸 요아레 테니 대초르도나 모 추지고 장바레 썸도 요아레라 Tene chu chico dewa chimbo te le, tene ta kukande, ta di chu chico dewa chimbo som te, chu chico ngoni chico dewa chimbo ko te som te rangden pusum soba re la. Tene yenden pusum soba ta kasin hyuba yendo la, zubji namba la tenku ki yuwa re la, zubji namba la tenba te, tene ta te la senking tanto chenling cherto trubaran zeba yimbe cherna dewi nyogo song yorela dewa ti chuchi ko yimba che dewa la tene jibe nyogo tabu te longje zobu ko yimba che tang tene ta te la ti dewi nyogo te la tene ta ndaman rabo te trubuko yungi yore la ta te le chong dorza senchin tamchi jitando truban zepa te la ta tangbo nyogo le ndaman chungu re la ndaman chungwa tabu te trubuko re tene trubuko te ta tanda longche zobuko 다 tene tulbuko ni ke onda sena lonche zobuko tin cho dabjirela tene ndama te tulbuko te si durza palbatam chila kepa te ta te tabo tene ko ngaye rangin te pare tene ta te tabo kusumbo te ya ta chuchu lonche zobuko to tulbuko te 마인바 tene tsochorun chowa mahinpa chuchiko e tenle te ngusu chuchiko la tenle minjunga kap tena la chitanga minjunga kap yuwa marite ina ya ta tige minjunga ku zubchi namba la matenpa te tuipa mepa dewa ndabuchi re la tene ina ya tuipa mepa dewa te tanda zubchiko namba nyingbo te sun dreba yinse na tuipa mepa dewa chuchiko in dreba yin tene ta te jesla sachi sumba te ta tendamdo tene zuku namba ni madup chol te la temba te la kanki kangdo kangla te ra me ta durja semkin kangdolwa durja tene kanki indolwa tene ta te gendola pembaranjor tanzebe tulko tang durja tang jeba tera ten tambala yo mare kanki kangdondolwa kanglandolwa tera yo mare la tene ina yang te durja tela te tero tela gopasi tene ngus trup yo mare te durja yung yo mare la ten tambala durja ndrowa po yung yo mare te ina ya durja senchin la ngus pembaran juruge ten zeba yimbi cherna tene jesu chakwa tang jesu chakwa ta tsewi yendan la jesu chakwa te tene longche zobuko to trubuko namba nyi tang jesu machapa chuchiko te nye te tabo chuchiko te zubni to na tomba nyi ino tati machape zubje tati machapa chuchiko li nyungwa tabo jay tang durja la trinese chakwa te na tene ten tambala tene chuchiko to yerme pa tomba nyi ino ta te drevu te drevu shaja chenpo te shusambarela ta te jesu la ta tanto tanda tene trima mepa ten tembarela tan tartukun drevu tope kaso la chirma topanda bol ten temba tene te yang tanda zukun namba nipo te tene durja ke tendo takpa sipa khansong korwa la yugi yore la tene te tabu yimbe cherna sipa la hienba perna ndam la hienba pakpa tabu je la ndrog mare be sena ten drog mare tene kariri sena zuk jikko te korwe ke nesu yug na yang tige tok te dhima me be sem tu jirwa yimbe cherna jan kanya yo mare tene ta te tabu tene durza senchi nye momba jin dong dungal ji che tu yu na ya te la kanki ya goba yo mare la te yon tene kande si ne tene kanki ya ma goba che tong ji tongba ni imba la tongba ni imba zik chadu tene te yin korwa la kande si ne chingere den chingwa ta chalwa re te chingwa ta chalwa yin tene ta te nanjuru ji onsu chenpo Saraha sepa sinki yore la tene jitanga tsawa te Saraha ka song nama re la tene ina ya tsawa te ten drombo rabo tene kokawa rabo yore te ina ya tene kama tilne pa drelba la tene ngarange shupa re la tene kama tilne pa te tanda jitanga yaung kama pa meche dochi jepa meche dochi ke tene jitanga tuipa nangsak tene lama tere la tene kongki shaja chenpo Doha kor sunga la drelba nang yore la tene ti nangni tene kama tilne pa drelba tanda jalbo Doha te kama tilne pa drelba tar tuki pare tene 다 다리 제르도 제남바 카시 사토 림보니 에 까와마부지 카시 더 니볼을 유나야 tene 단다 레가 갈침보 텐조 tene 갈춘춘시네 유니 페파 tene 담비 주기 제도라 베 까와지네 페파라 지당그 투지체 효주레라 tene te la ya che namba tende sin pe kal chembu pepala pepa te la ya tene tanda ngarang ngone dalin rabu ji na tene tanda chaja chembu Saraha ga jalbu to hati hyupare la tene hyupati kapsula ngarang rang tuji tan chela la tene chenzo tan chembu trub yo re pe yapore se na ngarang jagzin rabu re ngarang la 대답을 그 두지에다 지나 가야 요 말에데 얘나야 다 단다 가랑게 쉬어야 돼 되네 사라하성 딘델바데 만트로와 제까마바 까마틀네 바침부성 되네 디게 람데 다까지 두토 고마통지 페페게 람 고마데 템버제 바임 비처나 제 넘베게 더 림보님 페발라야 졸라 정요 말에세 다 가랑게 쉬어그래라 졸라 정요 말에 대전들라 제넘바 레가 가르침부터 요네 되네 단단단라 가와지네 되네 페발라야 졸라 정요 말이 배 펜도 침부 정요아리 생활한게 효기연라 되네 디처나 또 가와다 좋아 난 되네 제 된데게 되네 대낭네 랍도 정나 대 자주 침부기 냠린데 배 갈침보 나네 되네 냥여가 가서라 검나요 랑 제럽제 가서라 전주 나나야 랑 되네 대배 전주 나 톱나 땅가란 속에 메세 칸라 레가 제파티 나네 다 대타부가 단라 점발레 갈치와지 매반다 보지라 매바레라 대레 갈치와지 자대요 말에 단 다르 근데부 장부터야 그 자왕 엄마데 내가 그 쟁이 버지 서야 그 타비안 대가랑 되게 요아래라 티처나 배 갈치와래라 진주 자첨보 가시 투투 나로치 효주다 되네야 전주 대점 나 마트나야 다치 당근은 되네 추사보 생기데 랑 생기된도 보자상 보지 야나 디게 팽게레마도 내바는 자네 용거 말에 내바 미용에 맛이 바게 되네 단다 되네 배 펜토 자첨보 다 마음 발랑 코한 타진도 좋아 대답 그 받침보 요래라 되네 제넘바 강가 톡 가와도 좋아지 나로지
Sanjin Judan Sujin Junam Lai Janju Mardo Dane Jamsai Tenro Zoi Nye Bai Ne Lai Mai La Zain Zoi Ndor Je Kain Zoi Rai De Taye Jele Luan Ba
Should we go on for another week? Yes. It seems like it's been just much too short. So I have a list of people to thank. First of all, if we hadn't been able to have the space of the White Eagle, we wouldn't have had a place to do this. So I really sincerely want to thank the staff of the White Eagle for all their work, their accommodation, and for the meals that they have provided us during this time. So I want to sincerely thank them. The other group that I'd like to start with is you yourselves. Some of you, we have been emailing since last March. I feel like that through the email I know some of you. And it was a wonderful experience to have the retreat fill up so quickly. And heavens knows that we would have loved to have accommodated 10 times what's here. And I think we could have. It would be wonderful for that many sentient beings to hear the wisdom of the teachers that we have had here this week. I also want to thank, there's a lot of work that goes on that as you're practicing, you don't know that some people are working really hard to keep everything together. So I want to really thank the cooking staff. They've got an incredible job, and they managed to do a beautiful, beautiful job of taking care of our precious teachers. And so I want to thank the cooking staff for doing that. The next people that I'd like to thank is all the staff members who participated in many different ways. And if you all will stand up, I'll quickly try to give your names, not necessarily all the work that you have done. Jackie St. Joan, Steve Donaldson, Linda Yellen, Peter, Natalia, Terry, please stand up. Let everybody see you. Deborah Melnick, Deborah Ann Robinson, Nancy, and I can't see everybody, Andy and Nalise and Eleanor. And if I have forgotten just one of you, please forgive me, because we appreciate everything that you've done. We want to thank Michelle Martin. She is an unsung hero, and she did the root text for us, and so we had that as an accompaniment. So we want to thank her for the great work. You know, one of the things that one of the scholars said, that India and Nepal, what they have, that it makes it very special, that isn't existent in the West, is a monastic presence. A presence that always reminds everybody around us that they are dedicating their life to the higher values of their spiritual lives. And as a consequence of that symbol and being able to see that, it's a constant reminder to us. And so we really appreciate that monastic presence today here. We've had the pleasure of Lama Kunga Gyaltsen, and we'd like to thank you for being here. And even though he's not here with us today, we want to send him our love and our appreciation for having started this retreat and gotten us off in the right direction. Lama Tashi, and the student will take that back to him. And then next, someone who stepped in his place elegantly and did a wonderful job in carrying on what he set forth is Lama Chudrak, and we would like to thank you very much. And next, I would like to thank very, very much my two mentors for the tremendous job that they do for Rinpoche. Karma Punzuk, takes care of all of the computer emails and writing the letters on the computer, and he does a beautiful job of that, and he's wonderful in attending Rinpoche. So I'd like to thank Karma Punsuk. And the next person I'd like to thank, because he's taught me so much about protocol, about respect, and about doing things properly. And I hope that he never stops doing that with us, because heavens knows that we do a lot of things wrong. So I want to thank him for his advice, for his kindness, and most of all, for his tremendous devotion and care to Trungpa Rinpoche. Lobsang Dorje. Now, how do we thank someone who allows us to hear the teachings? I really don't know. I keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you, because you make the teachings accessible to us. But next time, I'm going to learn Tibetan. So we'd like to thank very, 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 very much the translator Yeshe Jamso. And another monastic presence that's like not saying anywhere near enough, because she in her own right is a great teacher. And it has been a wonderful opportunity for us to have her here, and we appreciate her presence, and we'd like to thank her for joining us in this wonderful retreat. Pema Chuden. And we have a Karma Kargyu Center here, Tashi Gomang, and it has a wonderful set of members. And I got to know Daniel and Natalia, and they have been an incredible help to us, because we're the newcomers. They've been here for quite a while. And so we want them to present the gift to Khenpo Karthar Rinpoche, and I'd like to say a few words to Khenpo Rinpoche. Your presence has been absolutely wonderful and a blessing, and it's very rare that two people that are so close as Trungpa Rinpoche and Khenpo Karthar have time to spend together. And so for us, it was a wonderful opportunity, and we thank you so much that you were able to spend this time with us and that you were able to spend it with Trungpa Rinpoche. And we hope that you come back again and that you make a greater presence here. Thank you very much, Khenpo Karthar Rinpoche.
First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for bringing about the accomplishment of excellent benefit, not only for yourselves, but for others, by inviting the Lord of Refuge, Trungpa Rinpoche, here. I'd also like to thank all of you for the excellent and very kind and generous hospitality I have enjoyed while staying here, and even more so for giving me this opportunity to, along with you, receive this precious, complete teaching of Saraha's Doha for the King from Rinpoche. And finally, I would like to thank all of you for everything you're doing in support of Rinpoche's establishment of a retreat center here, and offer you my fervent aspiration that the accomplishment of the retreat proceeds well, quickly, without obstacle, and that the community of Rinpoche's retreat land and the community of the Karma Tiksum Tashi Gomang Stupa work with one another to support one another for the mutual benefit of both.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you, Rinpoche, for giving me a little break there. There is no way to thank Trungpa Rinpoche. As his students, he works with us with immeasurable compassion. And as his students, we dedicate ourselves to try to be like him in every way. He is so precious because he is so unique and so capable of transmitting the profound teachings of Tibetan Buddhism. And we will forever be in his gratitude that he has allowed us to be able to listen to his teachings. So we thank him from the bottom of our hearts, with our body, speech, and mind, for the fact that he is willing to stay in samsara with us and, and to guide us through that. So to Trungpa Rinpoche, we thank you so very much.
Zebe tole ro wa no